Let's get it.
Yo, freestyle, y'all. What you know? Turn it up louder. Like that tall, like that tall, like that of a bat. I like that tall. I'm the greater insulator, microphone dominator. My name is LL, manipulator, innovator, connoisseur. Sure, except for writing MCs who emulating, copy Tuesday, that's me. Surrender and remember, you're the taker, I'm the lender. Exile with a smile. Then I will send MCs to the hell where all the suckers saying get paid. They leave for the rhymes to straight up. The moves I do, I know they impress you. So you simulate the style like a movie crew. If the Mona Lisa's name was Teresa, I get a pizza. The Mona Lisa, many have been on rap excursions, but I consider this my version, not illusions. Evidently it's true. The beat metabolism starts to accelerate you. Hallucinating, severe convulsion. Your equilibrium is took from a proportion. Unequal, that can never be a sequel. I'll exterminate egotistical people. Rehearsing.
What's up, everybody? Encyclopedia Hip Hop Podcast. It's me, Eclectic. I'm here with 12 Cal for the 12 Cal Podcast.
What up, what up, what up?
You doing good?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
All right.
We're back for another draft. This time we're talking hip hop.
We're talking hip hop.
This is where we at. This is our wheelhouse.
And if you're talking hip hop, I mean, listen, man.
This guy.
Eventually, if you're talking hip hop, somebody's gonna mention who's the greatest. Someone's gonna say who's the GOAT. And if anybody knows, it's LL. So anyway, what we're doing, we're drafting LL Cool J songs with a caveat. The caveat is, and if you haven't listened to our many drafts across podcast platforms, and meaning the EDP, we did what was it, Prince? We did it like that, and Tupac.
I think we did it, yeah, Prince and Tupac, I think, yeah.
So you only could draft one song from each album. So we're doing 5 rounds, so it's going to be at least 5 albums represented here. You only can get one song from an album. So we're drafting LL Cool J songs, 1 per album. I have the first pick, and it is not as easy as you would think, because you got to play a little strategy. What are your thoughts?
You're not going to ask me my thoughts on what the criteria is?
I thought that was the criteria, but you know what? Mr. Kyle, what are your thoughts, and what is any other specific criteria about this? Are you going to say it's only solo, no guests?
No, man, just LL albums, man. This was one. I apologize for not having it. Who actually sent us a tweet about it? But somebody somebody tweeted us about it because they've heard us before and they've heard you with the assertion that LL is the GOAT, which is incorrect. But
he has an album called that, by the way.
Yeah, he did, and the album's not that good. But nonetheless, I thought it would be dope, man, because we've talked about LL and we've talked about how great he is, and then we had to do it like this for 5 albums because obviously LL with his longevity, I mean, we really could pick off of one album. We really could have done that like that. So
you can't do that with many people, by the way.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah, you get an argument from me, so yeah. Those are my thoughts going there. I just wanted to kind of explain to people why we went this way.
All right, so listen, without further ado, man, I got to figure this out, but allow me to open the Encyclopedia Hip Hop Podcast, LL Cool J songs, parentheses, 1 per album, fantasy draft. All right, so a strategy here, because once you pick a song from an album, you can't go back, so you want to pick right. So part of this is strategy. This is 100% strategy, because if his first pick is this song, it ruins my entire draft. So I should take this song number 1, but I don't want this song number 1. I want this song number 2. This fucking sucks. Okay. I'm gonna trust my board. My board says you got to take the quintessential. You're at a LL Cool J show. If he doesn't do this song, you're not happy. So I'm going to take the title track from his second album, Bigger and Deffer. I'm going to take I'm Bad.
Great Great pick. Classic hip hop song in my opinion. And you had to take it.
Had to. I wasn't coming back.
Yeah. You had to take it. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it.
Now here's the gamble. If you, there's so many albums, there's so many songs. I just need this one song, and I'm happy. I don't even care about the rest of my draft. I just need this one song. Come on, Kyle. Do your man a solid. I mean, it's the GOAT. Come on.
Well, here it's the GOAT. Here's the great thing about this, us picking this way, is that, well, first and foremost, both of us are huge fans of LL, right? Mm-hmm. But one of the great things about this is because you picked from the album Bad, Bigger and Deffer. I don't have to pick from that album.
Yeah, we know, but you could though. That'd be sweet.
Yeah, I could. That'd be cool. But,
you should.
But people been waiting.
Let's get ill. That's what you gotta take. Is that the shit?
No, that's not it. People have been waiting and debating. So I'm going to go with the first album that I heard LL on, which was his debut album, Radio, and he had a little ditty called "Rock the Bell."
Yeah, a little Sean Combs.
Yeah, man, he had a little Sean Combs, man. I got to go with "Rock the Bells," man. That's my joint. That it wasn't the first LL song that I heard, but it was the first one that had me hooked. And once I heard that, LL, particularly at that particular time when he came out, man, he was like a superhero to us, man. So that one put LL on the map for me and my homies. So yeah, I'm going to "Rock the Bells" from the Radio album.
Wonderful. Also, great pick. Love that song. I will, full disclosure, I am a bigger fan of the original "Rock the Bells," but that's not on the album, so I can't take it. But you did your man a solid. I'm actually able to get I don't know about the rest of the draft, but I'm able to get my first two picks. Oh, so worried. With the second pick in the Encyclopedia Hip Hop Podcast, LL Cool J, one song per album fantasy draft. I'm gonna go with from the Mama Said Knock You Out album, Around the Way Girl. Oh my God. Oh, this is what we needed. Now there's slammers on that album, but that is the one that I wanted. This is good.
Yeah, that's a good pick, man. It is a good pick. It again, one of the quintessential LL songs. You can't go wrong with that at all. Man, there's so many different ways I can go with this one. You know what? Let's carry 2. All right.
Bucket them down. Bucket them down.
Well, we know which album I'm not going to go to.
How dare you?
Okay, so he went with Round. So that's on Mama Said. So we don't have to go to Mama Said right now.
You do not.
But I'm going to go with LL's third album. I'm going to go with the third album. It's called Walking with a Panther. And one of the most catchiest hooks of that era was "You're Jingling Baby, Go Ahead Baby." Shout out to Marley Marl on remix. I'm going with my number 2 pick, "Jingling Baby."
Oh man, that was dope. That was dope. Okay. So I can pencil in, boom and boom. So I only really got to worry about one more pick, and that's this one. Okay. Okay. Just let Paul get on. So we got Bigger and Deffer taken care of. You went Walking with a Panther, which means I don't really have to deal with that. I know what I'm getting. I did Mama Said Knock You Out. Now, listen. Cookies are pink.
Don't do it.
Cookies are pink. And them buildings look like they about to come down. But if I was up in the club, I'd be posted in the back.
Oh my gosh.
But when I be in the club, Girls always come to the back.
Don't you ever. Don't you dare.
It's tough. It's tough. But this is tough. I already went. You know what? To show people, I mean, those cookies are, but damn, I could go there. You know what? No. What we're gonna do? Ooh, I love that song. We could do about 3 of these drafts. But you know what? You want to hit? Give me an hour plus a pen and a pad. But the remix, I shot your remix, Mr. Smith.
I knew that one was coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Incredible song. Great album.
100%. This man has classics. People sleep. He's the GOAT, man. Come on, what are we doing? Why are we talking about this? This is a decade after he came out. This is 10 years. Mr. Smith came out 10 years after. Man, what are we talking about? All right, now I'm done. Go ahead, man. You got to pick.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. This is my third pick.
Third pick.
We can go back to the Mama Said album.
You gonna spell cooling and fronting?
Nope, not gonna do that.
You should. That's the shit. Oh, you can't do that anyway because you have jingling. You can't do that.
Yeah. So I'm going to go with the title track for my third pick. Mama Said Knock You Out. And the reason why I'm taking this pick is because the first sentence that he says is well known. Like in hip hop annals.
Nah, not even. It's transcended.
Yeah, all you have to do is say, "Don't call it a comeback."
Yeah, it's transcended. Sports,
that's it, because
sports, anything. People say.
Don't call it a comeback. And he said that because Walking with the Panther came out. Some people didn't like it. LL's core fans, they loved it or whatever. He had smashes on it. It's not like it was whack, but he wanted to let y'all know there was rumors when this album was coming out that they didn't know if LL still had it, and he's told you, don't call it a comeback. Like, I've been here for years, and I mean, it's universal.
That? Can you imagine that? This is what he's saying. This came out in '90. Like, hey yo, been here longer than almost everybody else's career. He started '84, man. What we doing, man? Anyway, this is raking his peers, man. So, no, you're right, man. I listened to the bass go boom. Fourth pick is super easy. Super easy. Now listen, this is only if you were real one and you had the cassette. You needed the cassette. If you had a cassette, you wasn't walking with the same kind of Panther. But if you had the cassette, you found out who King Hercules was. Jack the Ripper.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Milky.
Wow. And I'm back.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I love that joint, man. Very when people mention diss songs, this doesn't come up, but it should.
And see, here's why he's the GOAT. Because he, unlike everybody else, will make a diss song that you can play, that you can dance to. You love the song. It's not like, oh, he killed him on this. He'll make something you're like, nah, this is shit though. It's not just he killed. Like, you listen to Takeover, like, nah, it's a cool song, but like, put it like this: you don't have to think about who he's dissing to enjoy the song. You don't even have to know it is a diss song and like, nah, this song is dope, and that is why. But anyway, King Hercules, man.
Yeah, man. Good pick. Good pick.
He's double platinum. He's watching you get dizzy.
Good pick. Very good pick. My fourth pick. I'm going back to Big because you already took it off the board, so we know that we can come back to it.
Man, if you're a real one, you taking the song that come on right after it.
I mean, bro, there's no way that I could not pick this song. This is the quintessential hip hop song. This is the song that I could make a case that LL's most known for, and that with the number 4 pick, I am taking hip hop's original and most popular love song, "I Need Love."
He's staring at the wall, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he. Listen, if I didn't get first pick, and I wasn't able to get back, because I'm assuming he was gonna take back my pick from Bigger and Deffer would have been Candy. That's my shit.
Love that.
But no, I Need Love. It's not. I mean, it changed everything. It changed the game. Come on, what are we doing?
Changed the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, for my 5th and final pick, I had so much fun with this draft. With my 5th and final pick, if you know, the first time most people saw him, all he said was box.
Yes, he did.
Jam Master Jay was about to shoot him.
Mm-hmm.
I can't live without my radio.
Yeah.
The second song I ever heard him do. Oh my God. First was Dangerous. No, I Need a Beat, then Dangerous, then I Can't Live. But I Can't Live Without My Radio. Incredible song, because if you were alive and of a decent age, you felt the same way. Your radio was with you everywhere. And you took probably you draw on it, stickers, whatever. I can't live without my radio, man. Bass is so loud it could rip it. Man, come on.
Yeah, that's a great pick, man. I mean, when you're looking at that album, I mean, it's like flipping a coin. If you either go Can't Live Without My Radio or you go Rock the Bells, one of the two. So like I totally get it. I knew that once I took Rock the Bells off the board, that's where you were gonna go. So yeah, great pick. Last pick, much like you, I'm going to the Mr. Smith album, and if you're following along, you will see that we both picked from the same 5 albums. Because quite frankly, it went kind of downhill after this.
That is not true. But I will explain after you pick your pick, and I'm going to assume. I was going to say you go with the smash hit, but there's 2.
Yeah, there's a couple of smash hits on here, but
there's 2 10 years after he's been in the game. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go with the Boys Men joint. I'm gonna go with Who Do You Love? Are You For Sure? That's right. I'm talking Lounging.
Wow.
For my 5th and final pick.
I thought you was gonna go doing it. All right. That shows you how. Listen, one great song. 100% great song. But allow me to explain real briefly. This is how you're not gonna give me another MC that had classic smash hits when he started and classic smash hits 10 years in the game. Now, listen. You can say what you want to say, like, they went down after that. They had the Phenomenon album. Like, that Phenomenon album wasn't the shit, but it had 4, 3, 2, 1 on it.
And Phenomenon wasn't bad.
Yeah, I know. But then like then kind of I don't know. Then he had the Greatest of All Time album to go. They're like, yeah, but he had Forget About It on there, and he had Forget About It with DMX, Method Man, and Redman.
Oh yeah.
And then
was that Headsprung? Was that on that album, or was it?
Yes, no, it's on GOAT.
Okay.
And he had Ill Bomb. Everyone loves Ill Bomb. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? This is. And then after the album after that, in 2002, he had the 10 album. Well, yeah, but no, it had Paradise and Love You Better on it. What are we talking about? This is 2004. You don't like it, but Headsprung.
Yeah, I don't like it.
And he had Hush on there too.
I remember Hush.
This is what I'm trying to tell you, man. That's 2004. No, man. Then if you want to go after that, the Todd Smith album, like, hold on, I know he ain't had shit on the Todd Smith album. Everyone loved, well, not everyone loved, but Control Myself with Jennifer Lopez was shit. Was the shit. And the So Sick remix was on there with Neo. Mm-hmm. Hey, listen, man. You can try to take away his GOAT status all you want, man. But we talking 20 years in the game, he's still dropping like, oh, I might not like the whole album, but those 3 songs right there, those 3. So anyway, now I'm done. You let me recap the draft. This was a great draft.
Yeah.
We could do another one that just says no singles, and give you another hot joint.
Yeah, another hot 5.
Kyle has Rock the Bells from Radio, Jingling Baby from Walking with a Panther, Mama Said Knock You Out, the title track, I Need Love. He's getting sensitive, and we know he hates women. And then,
I love women.
We're doing Loungin' from the Mr. Smith album. If I couldn't have got my joint,
hip hop,
it would have been hip hop. I love that song. That's one of my favorite LL Cool J songs, period, ever made.
You know what, man? I'm gonna be honest. If it wasn't a draft and I knew that this depended on votes, that it didn't depend on votes, I would have taken hip hop over Loungin'. Yeah. Because it's a better song.
You know, some people told me they never heard that song until they heard my podcast. I used to open the show.
I don't know how.
Because I will explain. Because on Mr. Smith, you had super singles. You had Hey Lover, you had Doing It, you had Loungin', and you had I Shot You. So if you didn't buy the album, you probably never heard it. Mm-hmm. And Make It Hot. Oh my God!
But think about it though. Who? Well, I know the answer to this question, but who didn't buy that album when it came out?
I mean, well,
everybody I know had it.
But what if you're like 5, 6, 7?
Yeah, I get it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, so then you would know Doing It, and you would know Loungin'.
LL Cool J's the Doing It guy. Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, you would definitely know Hey Lover too. So you're right. You would definitely know the radio singles.
Yeah.
Hip hop probably would have escaped you.
Hip hop and Make It Hot. Oh my God, ridiculous. And he had. All right. Anyway, so my draft was I'm Bad, Around the Way Girl, the I Shot You remix, Jack the Ripper, and I Can't Live Without My Radio. You know, this is gonna be. It depends on your flavors.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna tell you what I'm banking on.
I Need Love.
No. What I'm banking on is I'm banking on the people who will vote who aren't familiar with Jack the Ripper. That's the only, because I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. Your first 2, they're tough to beat.
Listen,
right?
that's why I was banking. I was like, your first pick was pivotal. It's like, as long as I get the second one, I'm happy with the rest of my draft. I didn't even know how it was going to fall out, but if I knew if I could get Bad and Around the Way Girl, I'm like, well, I'm great. I'm good.
Yes. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how people vote. But if you're an LL fan, like you said, if you know, you know.
Yeah. Well, listen, everybody. Thank you. This one's a little bit longer because it's the GOAT, man. So it's what are we doing? What are we talking about? So. And listen, that's a whole nother show. I appreciate you guys listening. I appreciate you voting when the vote drops, and we got a lot more coming. So thank you. Please check out the 12 Cal podcast. It drops at like 3 a.m. on like Thursday. It's ridiculous. If you're a night owl, it's good for you, and just listen to it the next day driving into work. And listen to mine all the time. Go back and listen to the old joints because they're evergreen. It's hip hop. What are we talking about? We're not talking about current events, and we damn sure not talking about current hip hop. So until the next time, in the meantime, in between time, hip hop.
Let the whole hood know I reign supreme. Some of the GOAT. I don't know if the hood is ready for this. Coast to coast. Y'all ready for me to pull something out? You want your man Al to pull something out? Alright, peep game. I'm cold like a 10-year-old, walking through the woods butt naked. It's 6 feet of snow. That's why I'm frostbit from my head to my toe. Icicles on my hands, rubber bands cracking on my dough. I'm 32 below, I'll make your mouth move slow. Like Charlie Brown's teacher had a syrup overdose. When I spit, it's like an avalanche, leave you comatose. Buried underneath bars of hard white dope. The name's LL, 20 years, movie units like the Cali Cartel. Smuggling my dope through instrumentals. The quality ain't always reflected in the sales. If niggas don't know you got that good fish scale, or else how could a fiend ever resist L? When I get it popping like twin chrome pistols. When you see me with the caddy, be clear what it means. I'm Tiger on the course, I stay playing with greens. Knocking down birdies from Queens to Fort Greene. Swing up in the club if you can play 18. Show ID, pause, slide off your drawers. Pardon me, I didn't know the broad was yours. But you good, I won't see you till my next world tour. No ifs, ands, or I'm a beast with this shit. At least what I spit is top 5 in the game. Here's the 5 names. First one's the GOAT, opposite of Jesse Jackson. You hope to cope but get murdered on your approach. Then there's Uncle L, he schools the youngin'. Analyze, reorganize the games they running. Next up is LL, he excels. Kicking the mic stand off stage, rocking the bells. Number 4 is Cool J, that Q Burrow swag. Brown paper bag, flash grants on you. Last but not least is ladies love Cool J. Kissing on your stomach and your thighs all day. Give you goose pimples when I rub your slow leg. Got you bending over backwards to try to control me. The 6th man is Ellie, the big homie. It's ain't 85, but he riding a chrome bees. Thus ends the chapter, next one to be written. Plenty MCs to eat, so I'ma keep on shit. Boulevard to boulevard, avenue to avenue. This is the summer of the GOAT. Everybody in the project stand up. Whole horse stand up. Magnolia, where you at? Pink House, where you at? Basement 40, where you at? Queensbridge, where you at? Left Rack, where you at?